Alright guys, you guys saw in the last video, we're here with the man. You need an introduction? He doesn't need an introduction. This is Clay. What else?
Man, I tell you what, it's crazy how the YouTube world is bringing so many people together. I mean, we got Brent in the truck, PFI Speed.
Yeah, you can't see him. He's
in there.
He's a little tall up there, but...
And we're here with John from Dyno Speed.
How you doing?
And first time ever for me on a rear wheel dyno, which I know is crazy. You know, raced my whole life, but this is new. And called John, he's like, bring that thing down here. Between him and Brent and Josh, we'll get this thing tuned up. But first time ever on your channel, I think is pretty cool. I've been following along with your Dakota build, and it's crazy that you showed up just like Brent did when Baby D's fixing to start going for the first time, really.
That's awesome, man. It's awesome. I'm glad to be here. So, if you guys haven't seen his build, I'll link his channel down below. Check it out. What's like quick recap on what we got going on?
Man, this has been, it's taken longer than it should because of my crazy race schedule, but essentially, my wife Donna saw this truck. We bought it with a blowed up V6 in it for $700. It's not the nicest truck in the world. It's not like the Dakota.
No, mine's not any nicer than yours.
But I found a 5.7 out of a 2018 Charger. Got Arrington to do a set of CNC ported heads for it. Got a big old comp cams in it. Silver Sport Magnum 6-speed in it. And fast system, which is kind of what we're doing today. Going to kind of get that thing tuned up. And every Holly component you can imagine, which is awesome because this thing gave me no trouble. It dropped right in, bolted in, the headers fit. I mean, it's just been crazy how smooth it went. It's taken forever again because of my schedule.
That's all right, that's all right. Well, she's done. It didn't take you that long though, right? Like what, 6 months, 5 months-ish?
Basically this race season, you know, more or less, but it's a lot of companies that got involved. I mean, you know, there's so many people that I work with through the racing industry that they're like, hey, you know, we got this that'll work with it, and so it's been kind of neat to buy their product and actually put it to use.
For sure.
And I'm excited. I have no idea what kind of numbers it's going to make.
What's your guess? We gotta throw a guess out there.
I don't know how much. This is a big word for me. I don't know how much parasitic loss there is going on the engine dyno. I think this thing would make about 500. And on the chassis dyno, I'm going to guess 400. I don't know.
We'll see.
It's a stock motor with a big cam and the ported head, stock intake. It's got a fast, big mouth throttle body on it. And the reason I'm saying 500 on the engine dyno is because on Engine Masters, they did a 5.7 with a cam in it and long tube headers, and it made 505.
There you go then.
So I'm cheating a little bit. It won't make what the hell Dakota makes, I promise you that.
I don't know. At least your transmission will hold together. So we'll see what she makes. We'll keep you guys posted here.
Jeez.
Titanium exhaust. What's the fastest this has been?
490 something. Wow. But it truly has air conditioning. We filled it with his leftover parts, and the goal was to go like truly like 950s.
Right.
And now it goes high 7s. It's still got column shifter. We trailered him to Las Vegas for an event, and we drove it back and forth to the hotel, and like 5 of us in there. So you're actually in the air, and you got to daily pull down on the column shifter. It's just
Speed on the tree.
it's really neat. It's just fun to drive, and it'll sit you back in the seat at any speed.
So here's the setup, guys. Super clean. All right, so we got Brent here. He doesn't need an introduction. I'm sure you guys have seen him.
Awesome, yeah.
So he's behind the keyboard.
Yeah, we're trying to work it. And
So
Baby D ripping.
I didn't film it, but he just did like a little warm up stuff. You're just getting it dialed in, right?
Yeah, just starting to work it and trying to.
What's your estimate for power? What are you thinking that's gonna land at? Or do you even know what it said or no?
No, I haven't.
358.
358.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 360.
so we're close.
So, I mean, hopefully we can.
Think
make a
brake
little more than
four?
that, but that's what I was guessing.
But you're soft on the timing right now, right?
Very soft.
And still rich, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So we'll see what she makes. All right, Clay, what happened? What's the verdict?
Well,
We don't know.
first pull was like really stout, 358.
Yep.
And
We're on track.
Definitely on track.
everything looking good, and then it just kind of kept easing down. I think we've got something probably internally wrong. I have no idea yet what, but hey, I'm used to taking motors apart every single run, so that's what we'll do.
Is that the game plan? We going back to pull this thing apart? See how far we get into it. We got some smoke on this side, so we'll see what happens. And she was dropping on power on every run, so probably we gotta see what's going on with this thing. Started off at almost 360 at the wheel, and then last run it was only at 257, so something's going on. All right, well, we're back here at Clay's shop, and I think Brent found the culprit. You want to explain it, or you want me to explain it?
You can explain it either way.
So he noticed that one of these didn't have the locking clip on it right there, and when he was at the dyno, he pressed on it and felt its clip felt it go down. So, and that also happens to be the cylinder that when you pull the plugs, they are just covered in oil.
Yep.
So we're thinking ringland or something on that cylinder got hurt.
Yep. Unfortunately.
So the other fun part is this whole thing has to come out. The way that these are situated, you can't get the oil pan off. So even if you wanted to try to do it in the truck, it's not even really an option. So
Not even possible.
So we got to yank the motor. So that's what we're going to get into. And you guys will have to see that on the next video. Right, Clay?
Exactly.
So
Hey, I can tell y'all this right now, though. All three of us have to get up extremely early.
what time are we leaving?
We got to leave early because Brent and I both have basically sponsor meetings tomorrow night. in
Okay.
Andy.
All right, so stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna dig into this thing. You guys can see us. I don't know how far we'll get, but we're gonna rip into it, see how far we get. If you guys haven't subscribed to PFI Speed, go check them out. Clay's channel, I'll link them both down below. Give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next video.